Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're well. We're back in Oakland Zoo today and we're going to be working on our orangutans. So yeah, first episode I built their house. Pretty happy with how this is looking so far. Still more to do with it. Bit of an idea today that I want to do down in this corner here. I want to see about their food, whether they have any kind of sort of a forage area or anything that I can do for them in this corner here. I'm still undecided what else I'm doing in this area, by the way. I do want to do a little cafe area here and then another animal here, but I'm still not sure what that's going to be yet. We'll have to wait and see. Plenty of people are watching them, so that's good. But yeah, let's just have a look then. Enrichment. And are they just orangutan? No, they've got another name, haven't they? Of course they have. It'd be too easy if they were under orangutan. I know I could just click on them, but I'm just going to keep going like this. Here they are. Okay, what do we have? Ah, yes, good. We have a forage box. That's what I wanted. So what I'm hoping with this is to put it in this corner and raise it up and make it like a platform like that, which I can then build up with rocks. Kind of like the idea of that. I'll probably have to raise the fencing, I think, in this corner, but that's fine. I think if I go from there to there, just raise that up a bit, make it look a bit more realistic there. I think that's good. Cool. Okay, so let's go into our rocks. Let's go with my favourite, my Taiga rocks. I do love these ones. So I need to, firstly, let's make sure I've not got any of that turned on. I need to support the house at the back here. So I'm going to use these rocks on this as well. And then I'll do that all the way under here. I want them to be able to get under here, but not right up the back. Get one more there. Yeah, let's fill all of that back bit in there. There'll be a whole load of foliage around that eventually, so that's fine. Do I want... just wondering whether I want to do that as a different way of getting up or down. No, I don't. I think I'll just keep the ramp. Okay, that's good. And then I'll do the same, hopefully, over here to make this forage box look like it's raised up. And then the idea is to create sort of a stony platform like that they can walk along to reach this. Okay, how's that looking? That is looking pretty good, I hope. Let's just make sure they can actually get to it. Yes, they can. Beautiful. They can go up on these rocks, but they can't get into their habitat from there, so that's perfect. Let me just make sure the staff can get everywhere still. Yes, they can. Wonderful. I'm not sure why he's thirsty. I'm sure. Yeah, they're both thirsty, which is quite odd. I'm sure they should be able to drink from down here. Let's just see what water things have they got. Let's see, I could put in a water trough as well, couldn't I? I wonder if I could kind of combine it in here somehow. Let's have a look. Is that, yeah, that is kind of floating at the moment. I wonder whether I can just do something here to kind of, I just want it to look decent. I don't want the stone to show through there, unfortunately. That looks okay. I might just let's just come back into here and just have a look at a piece like this, maybe just to, yeah, there we go. Just cover this end piece there. Hang on. Just showing into the forage box there. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Actually, let's just get another one of them. Oh, actually, is that forage box floating? It is. Okay, let's utilize this piece a little bit more and just get a little bit more around here. Make sure this is all filled in, and then a little bit here as well. Okay, nearly there. Let's just lower that. There we go. That is better. Lovely. Let's just again just double check. Yes, they can still get everywhere, as can the staff. Wonderful. So they should now, good, accessible. I'm going to call the keeper, make sure that gets filled up. I mean, they've got water down here and they've got water up there, so that they should be absolutely fine now. They've got food in their forage box as well. Please excuse me, I think I'm about to sneeze. If I suddenly sneeze at you, I do apologise. Okay, so what do I want to do around this forage box? Oh look, here comes the keeper. Is he filling up the water? Go on. Yeah, brilliant. Look at that. Okay, go get a drink. I'm hoping as soon as that's filled up, they'll run over there and have a drink. Logically. Here we go. So yeah, so I want some foliage around here. I think I want to kind of make this this forage box look a bit grassy like this. I love this sort of looking stuff. See if I can use this and try to kind of make it look all sort of blended in together. You know, get a few little bits like this as well. Don't mind the water actually having a few bits like this. We've got some different coloured stuff here as well, which is pretty good. Let's blend some of this in. Let's go with the medium, just to mix up the colour scheme a little bit. What else have we got? Oh, look at that. That's a nice grass. Let's get a little bit of that over here. I want it to kind of look a bit, you know, a little bit sort of overgrown, like it's been left to go a bit wild. That's the idea there. Yep, that looks good. Let's get a little bit of bushwork going on, I think, down here. Yeah, this is a good looking thing. Let's get some of this in here. Something like that. Do I just want to... Yeah, I think I'll just bring that in a little bit here as well. Possibly even a little bit just here. And then maybe just get some ground hugging bits at the front here. Yeah, liking that. So let's just get a couple more over there. Good. Don't want it too over the top. Don't want it, you know, looking too crowded, but I just want it all looking natural and aged. Good. Okay, let's get tell you what, there was something I did over here which I liked. This little sort of, I did little logs, didn't I, like this, that were sort of multiple objects in one. I thought they looked pretty good. I wonder if they're sort of suitable for here. They are, aren't they? Yeah, I think they'll look pretty good. Just lie a couple of these in. Hang on, I think it's on a bit of an angle, isn't it? So I kind of need to, yeah, I need to adjust the angle a bit so it looks like it's actually kind of lying on it. I don't mind if it disappears into the rock a little bit. Just little details like that just make quite a lot of difference, don't they? And I also feel like I should get a nice dead looking tree on here somewhere. Maybe a really nice big tree like this, kind of leaning right across here. Looks nice, doesn't it? It does block, so I've got to be careful with that. Yeah. I think they can jump from there to there. I think that should be fine. I mean, they can still get around everywhere, so it's not a big problem. Although actually no, look, they can't walk through there or there anymore. That's odd. What's stopping them from walking here? Is it the rock? Or is it that? I don't think it's that. I think it's probably the rock. Let me just move that in a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now they can walk through that bit properly. That's good. That's what I want. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that corner there now, actually. That does look nice. They're still getting fed up the back and over here as well. I could do them a little feeding platform, couldn't I? Actually, do you know what? I kind of feel like the feeding platform would look good blended in up here. Or is that not going to work? Yeah, I could blend that in. I wonder if I could actually hide it, whether that works. I can't select it. Let me see if it highlights it on here. It does. And it does say that it's accessible. I just can't actually click on it. That'll be interesting to see if that gets used, being sunk into the floor like that, because I like the idea of them eating up there or over here, because you can see quite nicely. It'll look quite nice if they're sitting up there eating, and obviously over here as well. Good. Okay, that's coming together nicely. So I want to get some foliage in, well, sort of everywhere really. Let's come back in here. Let's get back to our bushes. I like the look of this one, so I'm going to continue with some of this around the back here. Makes a nice backdrop, I think, this stuff. And then this will all get filled in eventually as well. I kind of like the idea of continuing it a bit here as well as a kind of an edge to this pathway. Let's just come down here, see what that looks like. I don't want to block the view. Actually, no, I might just lose that last one that I put on. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need any more than that. Kind of hides the view of the gate here a little bit, which is good. Okay, what else have we got? This no, hang on, where's the big one? Yeah, this is a lovely looking bush. It's not, I don't think it's a particularly English bush. Now brambles, on the other hand, brambles, here we go, let's go with some brambles. We know brambles are definitely a big thing in England. We do love our brambles here. Well, we like them if they actually make berries. It's good to go out. It's a very popular thing in England with brambles. You can go out into the wild and just pick wild berries from bramble bushes. Very, very tasty. So let's get a good amount of them scattered around. I think out in this corner here would make sense as well. Let's just shrink it down a bit, get a couple of small ones in as well. Okay, that looks nice. I want to keep this pretty much open because that's their main viewing area. I'm not going for realism here. Obviously you wouldn't have just a single layer of wiring between you and an orangutan, but for the sake of the look of the zoo, that is what I'm going to go with. Good, we're looking okay. I don't want to sort of overcrowd the habitat. I still need more in it, but I don't want too much. Do you know, I might just come back in here. Kind of feel like having some sort of stone structure over here somewhere. Don't know why. Not sure if this is going to look any good, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now let's just see if that is functional in any way. Yes, good, they can go underneath it. Oh look, they can climb on it apparently as well. That's interesting. They can't escape, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know why, I just felt like I needed something in there. Let's just come back to here. What else have we got that isn't a bramble? What else could we put in here? Hydrangeas, potentially. Let's just put that in for a second and we'll come back. I do like this, this scavola. It does look really good. Don't mind that at all, actually. Yeah, this stuff's nice as well. Again, I've got to be careful. I don't want to overdo it. I do like it. Yeah, adds a bit of colour, that one. Actually, I might get some of that up under here as well. Okay. Yeah, we're looking good. I need some more up the back here. So, you know, I might go with a bit of hydrangea up here just to get a bit of colour into that distance there. And maybe just... I'll probably get a tree or two up here as well. But I feel like from back here you just need a bit more texture and colour up there. Not that you really see it, but the hydrangea just shows off a little bit up in the distance there, doesn't it? Good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's just keep on pushing the caps lock for some reason. Let's get some nettles in. We do love our nettles as well. I might dot a few ferns around the place as well, because you can never have too many ferns in any style of garden. But yeah, nettles are a must-have if you're trying to design an enclosure to look like it's in England, because you just get stinging nettles everywhere in England. There we go. Let's just have a quick look at the ferns situation. Let's just get a couple of these put in. These like shade, so they're likely to grow kind of up under here. Maybe one out the front here. Maybe a couple of these trying to grow down underneath there. Maybe one more just out here. Again, just dotting a few of these things around, not too over the top. Yeah, that's looking okay, isn't it? Good, good, good. I feel like I need something climbing on this. It's a little bit, what's the word? Plain, I think is the word. Right, we do have, let's have a look. We've got this kind of stuff. Which looks really good. I don't have to put the flowers on, so I might not. I might just do it like this. No, that is the flowers. Hang on. Yeah, see, there are a few of these that don't have the flowers. And you can actually just kind of turn it sideways. I don't know. No, it doesn't quite work sideways, does it? So it does look pretty good if you just do it like that. Don't mind that. I might, let's have a look. I might get a flowered one at the front here actually. I think that will look quite nice like that. And then I can kind of just get a couple of them along the front of this. Yeah, actually that does look nice, doesn't it? Just adds a little bit of colour onto there. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look at trees. Ash, I think, is one of the big ones that we've been using, isn't it? Why can't I see the ash tree? Oh, it's common ash, isn't it? I always forget that. Where are we? Common. Oh, we've got. Hang on. Cork. Common ash tree. Here we go. Right, let's get rid of a line to surface. So we got a small one, and we got a medium and a big. Right, let's get a couple of big ones at the back here. I want to really add some height at the back, like so. Now, have I got room at the front for any big trees? So I'm tempted to get one down on this corner here as well. Let's just see if that's too big. I don't want to ruin the view as you come towards it. Yeah, see, that's completely blocking the building there, which I don't want. How about if I go for a medium and put it a little bit further back here? Let's have a look, because then as you come from this angle, you can see the building quite nicely. I might just bring it across a bit to there, just so you're kind of blocking the view a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, that looks good. I might get a couple of the smaller one as well, or maybe just one down the front here. I haven't decorated the water yet, actually. I need to do something with that. Yeah, that looks nice. I think that's enough foliage inside, because I don't want to completely mess up their traversable areas. As it is, you see their space is getting a little limited already, so that's fine, that they can still go everywhere. Brilliant. Okay, so let's just get some reeds in here. Just a tiny amount. You really don't need much because it's a very small area. So let's do that. And then let's just sink a few rocks in here. Just a little bit of simple decoration just to make the pond look a bit nicer. And you know what, I might just take my little log pattern again if I can. Maybe just get something down here. There we go, that looks pretty good actually, like that. And you know what, I might just see if I can fit another dead tree lying down. If I find a small one. If I can put it at the front there, so it's not really blocking too much, hopefully. Yeah, that looks nice. Again, let's just check their area. Good. Oh, they can actually walk over that one. That's interesting. Good. They can still get to the water. They can get to all their food, their drink, their house. They can get under the house. They can get up on the rocks. They can get up here. Brilliant. Right. So last thing will be enrichment. Orangutan. Where are we? Enrichment. So what have you got? Food and toys. Quite a few of both of these actually, which is good. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to fit any of these things in, but I'll try. Ooh, that's bad. No, I don't think that is going to fit anywhere. Let's see if I can fit that. Let's see if that's accessible. It is accessible. Fantastic. Let me just check. If I can click on them, which I can't. No, I cannot click on an orangutan. There we go. Good. That's still accessible. There, that's fantastic. We've got a little puzzle feeder as well. These are kind of cool. I wouldn't mind getting one of these in. Maybe if that could go up there. I think that's going to work, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that being up there. That didn't mess up the habitat too much. The other one's a bit too big. Block of frozen fruit, actually. I can easily slot in that on there. And then let's go to the toys. Definitely room for some of these. They love these things. Get a tyre that can sit up there. Let's get a cardboard box. These can just be scattered all over the place because there's just plenty of room around for these. Obviously there's got to be a duck on the water. A ball. Don't know where that's going to roll. Probably straight into the water, but hey, at least it's there. Oh no, don't go out the door. Don't go out the door. Okay, he kicked that. I'm not sure where that's going to roll otherwise, but never mind, it's in there. And how about a big old football somewhere over here as well? Let's get it at that in there. Brilliant. We are looking good. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that habitat now, actually. I think that is pretty cool. The orangutan are getting fed. Did I set their food to 3. No, I didn't. There we go. Otherwise, they're not going to be using all their special feeders. Nice. So we need to bring over. Where are we? Yeah, actually, I didn't. Yeah, I did these media, didn't I, for the pandas? But we've got our special things that I'm putting in. Actually, here I put them on that. Where did I put them elsewhere? I can't quite remember. I'm sure I created little, yeah, these little things, didn't I? So actually, what I need to do is get these. Where are we? Here's our panda. So yeah, I need to get these in place for our pandas as well. Obviously, it's got the wrong names on at the moment, but that's fine. Let's get one there and one here. And then obviously I can change the pictures later on. I won't be doing that for all the farmyard animals. I kind of like the idea that the farmyard is its own entity. The animals have probably got names, but I quite frankly, I don't have the time to go around and create individual pictures for all of these farmyard animals. I'm only going to do it for the bigger exhibit animals. So I will get a couple over here as well for these, and I will get a media board up as well for these. So let's get one in there and one over here. Okay, and then let's get a proper media board in as well, so that people can read about the animals a bit. Let's put it over here inside this bush, I think. Let's just see, is there going to be... Yeah, there's probably room at this end for one as well, isn't there? If I can get that inside that bush. Actually, I might just bring that out a tiny bit. Lovely, get that there. And that one there. Let's get people educated. Now, I did say that I was going to put sort of a barrier down the middle here, but I'm not sure that I am. I'll tell you what I probably will do is some benches. I kind of like the look of it being open, so it looks like one big walkway, which is the joy of this new invisible path thing. It really is fantastic, but it really should have been in from a long time ago. But there we go. I'm not going to keep complaining about that. But yeah, I think it will look really nice if we can get some of these benches in here to sort of create a barrier, but still to make it seem like there's, you know, that people can walk wherever they want. Let's get a couple of bins in here as well. I'm wondering whether I might put a canopy or something in over some of this as well. What do we think? Maybe a couple of these? Or is there something better? Not very big, are they, these things? Yeah, that's quite a nice one actually. Maybe if I just get a couple of these in, I think that would look nice. Just so it looks like some of the benches are being a bit shaded. Nice. Oh, that looks much nicer, doesn't it? That really sets it off. Makes it look like a really communal area where people can walk freely and see animals on both sides. It really is a game changer having these invisible paths. I mean, this just wouldn't have been possible before because you'd have had to have some sort of stupid edge along here. It really just looks so much nicer like that, doesn't it? You can do massive areas now without any edges, which is so nice. Great, I think that is going to do it then. I'm really happy with how that all turned out actually. Let's just zoom out and have a look. So got some decorating to do. As you know, I am going to try and do all sort of around the outside. off camera. That's my plan. So eventually you'll have this this sort of tree line like I did back at the entrance here. Blimey, this is something else that I didn't get to do, was it? With these come and meet me boards, which I was trying to do for as many of the animals as I could. So I've got all them to try and do as well off camera. So yeah, quite a lot I need to try and do off camera, which is fine. I don't mind that. Foxes are still getting on well. Good, they're not stuck. Last time I came and looked at the foxes, they were stuck, weren't they? Which was not good. Cool. Okay, well there you go. That's our little orangutan habitat. What do you think? It's not the best one I've ever done, but do you know what? I kind of like it. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? I think the orangutans would be pretty happy in there. Cool. Okay. So what am I going to do next? I am going to work out what I want to do in this gap here. I do want to have another little cafe of some sort, which will be a fairly simple build. It will just be a little brick building probably with some seating outside. So that will be a pretty straightforward little bit in here. But what is the last animal going to be? Let's have a look at the Zoopedia, shall we? See, I'm tempted by penguins actually, instead of another sort of ape animal. Could be fun to do some penguins. We you know, pretty much every zoo or wildlife park in this country will have penguins. What could I do? I could fit a little penguin habitat in there, couldn't I? Somehow, I'm not too sure quite how I'll do that. I like the idea of it being raised and actually having the glass front here, and possibly up the side, and have it connected with the picnic area. Might look quite nice. Yeah. All right, there we go. I've decided we're going to have penguins. So, quick overview. Look at that. It's coming together really nicely, this whole zoo. Now, I'm very happy with it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But you know what? I am looking forward to having a little rest from Planet Zoo for a while. You might have noticed I have started a new series of Foundation, which is a fantasy city building game. I've had a couple of series of it on the channel already, but it's just one of those games I keep going back to because I just love it. Not entirely in love with some of the latest updates, I'll be honest. I think they have not ruined the game, but I do think they've made a few fundamental changes to Foundation which haven't worked particularly well, but I'll discuss that with you over on that series. So I do hope you can join me over there. I'm probably going to do some other games as well for a while. I will dip back into Planet Zoo even once this zoo is finished. But yeah, I've just got a bit of an itch at the moment that I need to scratch, and that is to play a few other games as well. You know, your creativity can wane quite often with games like Planet Zoo, and I don't want to just be putting videos out for the sake of it. I want to have a purpose. I want to be creative and build things that everyone can enjoy. I never want to get to that stage where I'm just building rubbish and putting it out just for the sake of having a video out. And if I ever get to that stage, please do let me know. I don't want to be putting out rubbish and you guys just said, "Oh yeah, it's brilliant, love it," when you don't. I mean, I'll admit this is not my best habitat here, but I'm okay with it. I don't mind it at all. Okay, I'm going to leave it there before I prattle on anymore. So thank you very much for joining me. Please do leave some comments for me and some likes if you have enjoyed the episode and if you want to support the series and the channel. You can join me over on Instagram and Twitter now as well. I haven't figured out how to link them on my YouTube page yet. But I am over on Instagram and Twitter, or what am I? I'm lep.gaming over there, and you'll recognise me because I've got my same leopard picture as my symbol over there. So if you want to join me there and get your notifications about updates over there, I will be posting on those whenever I release new episodes of anything. And I will soon have a Facebook page set up for my YouTube channel as well when I can figure out how to do that. So yeah, there we go. So I'm slowly dipping my toes into the world of social media. It's not a world that I want to go in. I don't want to be there. But for the sake of my channel, I am willing to give it a go. So there we go. Let me know what you think. Please do get in touch. And hopefully I will see you again in the next episode, and we will work on our penguin and cafe area over here. Until then, do take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Goodbye for now.